Looking at a pineapple. You ever gotten a fresh pineapple home and tried to cut it, and it's just so hard to get those nice straight cuts? Well, you're seeing it right there with Cuisinart, the national brand, the multi-award winning brand. Cuisinart, one of those names you love having in your kitchen. Professional level precision and convenience for slicing, dicing, chopping, mincing, peeling. It is the ultimate prepping and cooking experience when it is Cuisinart. So as I said before, one of the most popular sets here in the kitchen at HSN is the Cuisinart knife set. So we've taken that knife set, which used to be a 12-piece set. We've now made it a 14-piece set by adding 2 cutting boards for you. Let me tell you everything that you're getting here. You are getting an 8-inch chef's knife. You are getting an 8-inch slicing knife, a 7-inch Santoku knife, 5-inch serrated knife, 3.5-inch paring knife. You're getting shears as well. All of those have a blade guard, so they are safely in your drawer. You are getting an 11-inch cutting board. You are getting a 9 3/4-inch cutting board, and get this, I don't think I can say this about anything else that is $19.95, lifetime warranty. A lifetime warranty. Take a quick look at your screen. Everything that you see right there in these great colors that you get to choose from as well, normally be $55.89, which honestly for Cuisinart, for this set, I would say jump on that deal, right? I would say every day of the week, twice on Sunday, get that deal. Not today. I want you to get this deal. It is $19.95. Over 500,000 Cuisinart knives sold right here. Okay, let me go through the colors because we gotta see these things in action. What you're looking at right there, that one right there in the middle is our pastels, okay? That is gonna be your pastels. You have a little bit of those kind of beautiful lavender, a peach in there, bring some nice soft colors. Let's stay with the solid colors for a second. Dustin, if I can keep showing the solid colors before we get to that great iridescent. And the solid colors down here in the front, this is called jewel tone. I want you to follow along at hsn.com. You have your burgundy, eggplant, mustard. You see the sheaths that you have there that say Cuisinart on there, and you're getting the shears as well, and you're getting these cutting boards. Let's move up right here. Your neutrals, maybe a very modern kitchen, grays and blacks and whites and marble. This blacks, white, and grays here. Okay, we're gonna move over to exclusive with us here at HSN, the iridescent. The iridescent, and I want to show you what those iridescent blades look like. Stainless steel blades, look at that, isn't that amazing? So unique. So in the iridescent, you get to choose the black handle and the black handle on the cutting boards as well. Turquoise handles on the cutting board as well, or white handles, white sheaths as well, and the white handles on the cutting board. $19.95. It's less than a $20 bill. There was no pre-sale on this. You can't get this until now, and there's not gonna be a post-sale after. So ready, set, go. Our friend in the kitchen today, one of our kitchen experts. She's also a very busy mom.
Hi.
She is an all-around foodie and someone who knows the importance of the right tools in the kitchen. Kelly Diedring is joining us.
We've all cut ourselves with a knife, let's be honest.
That's right.
And there are a few things you want to look for in a really good knife, and this set has them all. First of all, that brand name Cuisinart. Second of all, the sharpness. We'll talk about that, but this is sharpened on both sides. Third of all is sort of the weight or the balance of the knife. And I don't want to get really overly technical because most of us just want a good knife.
Right.
But I will tell you, any knife that's too light or too heavy for you is more accidents in the kitchen, okay? This one has that, what I call that mid-weight or that Goldilocks, that perfect weight. It's also the comfort grip handle, right? So we've got a lot of wooden handles out there. They may look nice, they may be very expensive, but you slip and slide a lot on a wooden handle. So Cuisinart has solved all those problems. Then we made them beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can even believe how stunning this is on camera when you get it home, it's even prettier. It almost is one of those things you have to see in real life. And I'll tell you, such a great gift idea. My dad loves them. My girlfriends love them. It transcends gender. It transcends occupation. It transcends foodie versus sort of snob in the kitchen, right? Because they're just absolutely stunning. You can go fast. You can go slow. You can do thin slices, thick slices. With Cuisinart, it just doesn't really matter your comfort level with a knife because we've taken out all the guesswork and we've given you, first of all, lifetime warranty. So if you get these home and you're like, it just doesn't work in my hand, it doesn't feel right for me, send them back, lifetime warranty. But it's going to. And just look at the color. For me, I love the black handle, but you get the choice if you're choosing iridescent in the white handle or the teal
That's
handle.
right. This is not the only iridescent. You also get to choose from some of those solid colors as well. And again, think about this gift for the person who's moving into an apartment for the very first time. Maybe it's a housewarming gift. If there's one thing you need in your kitchen, I know we said a lot of fun stuff here, but the one thing we all need, you need a good set of knives. And maybe you're looking at your knives right now and they're old. You can't even remember where they came from. They were passed down. The handle's a little rusty. Well, for $19.95, you can start over with a national name brand right now. You can start over and get that complete set. Now, Kelly, these 6 knives are not randomly chosen. It's not an accident. These are the most popular 6 knives that are used in the kitchen.
They are. They're the 5 most used knives, plus you're getting the shears, which, by the way, if you're me, you use these all the time as well. So this is our 3.5-inch paring knife. So this is great for slicing green beans, cutting the ends off green beans. If you're just doing a quick salad, to get those really beautiful thin slices. I love a paring knife for a hard-boiled egg in the morning for the kids, to slice into, you know, your cherry tomatoes if you're blistering some tomatoes over the stovetop.
Right.
I mean,
look up right there. Listen, let's be honest. Cherry tomatoes are not always easy to cut.
No, not
if you
at
have a dull
all.
knife, it squishes.
I've actually seen little contraptions, little devices, little gadgets that we call here at HSN that are designed just for grapes and cherry tomatoes. All you need is a really sharp paring knife, and you can see each one of these, if this is a gift for someone you love, says Cuisinart right there on it.
Nice.
That's important.
Yes,
I mean, you know as well
lovely.
as I do that when you're gifting, brand name matters.
It does.
It really does.
It does, and it looks like you spent $100. It looks like you went out and bought them individually, and now you're getting that color, you're getting that name, you're getting that lifetime warranty. Under 20, I can't say that enough.
No.
Under a $20 bill, $19.95, whether you have a set of knives, you need that second set, that utility set, you have an old set, you want to replace that, or you are gifting it. I want to make sure you're on hsn.com and you're choosing the color that you want. I have a suspicion these colors, certain ones are going to sell out very quickly. There's a very good shot of all of your options right there. Kelly, they say the most dangerous tool in the kitchen
is a dull knife.
Is a dull knife,
Or
because
a
then
knife
you're worried and you're pushing too hard.
Or a knife that you're uncomfortable with.
Or
This
unbalanced.
is unbalanced. This is that 7-inch Santoku. I love a Santoku for anything with a little bit of sticky, like a hard-boiled egg, maybe some mozzarella cheese. I also like a Santoku for fruit. It just glides right through the skin of that fruit in just about a heartbeat. So again, back to your point, the most dangerous thing in a kitchen is not, burning something on the stovetop. It's a knife. We've all had bad knives. And, I'll tell you, my husband came into our marriage with a really expensive knife from his mother.
Oh, nice.
And he was like,
Okay.
my mom had this really fancy knife. I know you're a foodie. You're going to love it. Like, he was really proud of it. I don't love that knife.
Yeah.
It's still in our knife drawer because I'm not giving it away. But I love these knives. I will tell you, just for everyday jobs, the weight, the balance, the sharpness on both sides. By the way, you also want to look at material composition with a knife. Stainless steel, very high quality stainless steel so that it doesn't rust, so that you can still sharpen it if you want to or if you need to. That's important. But also the 5th most important thing that I was looking at to look for in knives is name brand. You want a reputable brand. You do not want just some, go online and grab a brand name knife. You want a reputable brand because that lifetime warranty. If you have any issues whatsoever with these knives, and by the way, you won't, you can call Cuisinart. Lifetime warranty on these knives.
Look at that. With precision, cutting with precision, particularly if you're cooking something, if you're cutting potatoes and you need to cook them, you want them all to cook through the same way. And maybe you want something where you feel confident with. Okay, I want to show you the colors because as expected, things are getting very busy here. Take a look. Let's start with the iridescence over here. So what we call iridescent. You see that kind of sparkle, that metallic multicolor sparkle. This is most popular right now. Most of the calls are coming in right now, and the orders on hsn.com are coming in for what you're looking at right now. I think it's because Kelly was using that. And once we move on and use to another color, that one will probably be popular. But in that iridescence, you get to choose the black. This is the black handle. Also the black handles on the cutting board and the sheaths as well. Now also in that iridescent, you can pick turquoise if you want that color in your kitchen, a little pop of color right here. Maybe you have, this reminds me of maybe a little bit of a throwback, kind of a retro look there, or you can choose it in the white. If you have that kind of modern kitchen, a little kind of stark white look, you can choose that as well. Now from iridescent, there's also multicolor. When you go to hsn.com, choose iridescent or multicolor. Let me show you the multicolor. These are your pastels, your kind of a lavender, that kind of seafoam green and that peach as well. And then what's called jewel tone deeper, richer colors, kind of an eggplant, kind of a mustard. Maybe I'm thinking about the kitchen, why I'm calling them eggplant and mustard there. Also with your cutting boards. And then lastly, in the multicolor, your grays, your whites. This is called neutral. In the multicolor, your neutrals right here are most popular. All of this with a lifetime warranty from a national multi-award-winning brand for less than $20. Okay, let's get to it. We're gonna keep moving. We only got about 10 minutes remaining in this presentation, so I want you to jump in quick.
So I have to say, this is that slicing blade. And can you imagine at Thanksgiving when your family comes over and you bust out this slicing blade to slice into your turkey? I mean, they are just gonna look at you and go, wow, where did you get that?
Yeah.
So this is the pork roast. It glides right through our pork, you can see, but also for the turkeys, for the rotisserie chickens. I'm actually gonna take my piece of salmon and show you how unbelievably sharp, because you can slice right through the skin of fish if you would like to. You can't do that with every single knife. With these knives, you just get that perfect balance, that weight. You have that comfort grip handle. By the way, Ty, we haven't talked about it yet, but I would like for you to hand wash your knives, and the cutting boards are dishwasher safe.
Okay.
But do you see how easy it was to go right through the skin of that fish? I'll tell you, my husband's very expensive one that came, into the family from his mom, very proud of, wouldn't go through fish skin. I don't know why. These knives will go right through the skin of that fish. It will carve that Thanksgiving turkey. It will cut your steak, your prime rib, your roast, all of those proteins. That's what I would use my slicing blade for. This is that perfect size of a slicing blade. We call it our 8-inch slicing blade. I like to wipe it so you can actually see. But a knife is supposed to just be an extension of your hand. So when people say, well, what kind of knife is good for what? And the true answer really is, what are you most comfortable using? So you don't have to use the slicing blade for your proteins. If you're most comfortable using the slicing blade, say for a big chunky fruit or a watermelon, that's okay. There's no rules telling you what to use when. It's when you're most comfortable. And for me, with Cuisinart, I am most comfortable with these knives because of the weight of them, the balance that they give you. Really, it's not overly heavy. It's good for the foodie, but it's also good for the beginner. I mean, if this is for somebody that you know is going off to college, Ellen Bunner, her son, going off to college Monday, lots of kiddos going off to college Monday, and they need just a generic set of knives, which has every single blade in it that they're gonna need, plus the shears.
Yes, plus your cutting boards, plus a lifetime warranty, plus the name Cuisinart, plus you get to choose a really cool color.
Yes.
These shears, listen, I gotta say, I use shears in my kitchen all the time. Sometimes I don't wanna lay it out and use a knife. I just use the shears and cut. You're getting shears included. And remember, you're gonna slip all of these maybe in a drawer, and it's gonna be safe because you have your sheets over everything as well. So you can tuck them away in the drawer. Maybe you don't have counter space for a big knife block, and usually the knife blocks are very expensive. Anyway, so right now it's less than $20. It's $19.95. Your flexible payment is $6.65. You choose your color. You get everything you need. I think it's a knife, great knife set, and a frying pan. It's kind of all you need in the kitchen. And later on, we got a frying pan for you that we're going to show you. It's everything that you need in the kitchen right now. You're getting a close look at that. And the serrated, there's something great. I love that you're cutting like a pastry and bread, because if you're trying to press down with any other kind of knife, it's going to flatten out. But can I mention, if you want to keep everything sharp, we have something for you right here. I think it's $9.95. We're going to show you that right here. This is 3 different slots. It's compact. It's really easy to manage. You can put it in a drawer, pull